What's up, guys? So you're probably wondering by the title, what is this whole doing life with Jerry? You're like, doing life with Jerry. Well, here's the deal. So we see a lot of vlogs and stuff like that, and it's usually stuff that has to do with fitness and stuff like that, which, is cool. It's important. I have so much fitness stuff up on this channel already. But I'm really, really big into the mindset training, right? Strengthening your mind, because your mind has to be strong in order for your body to follow. Like, it's been something that I've really been jumping out lately for probably, I guess, the last 3 or 4 years. I'm actually starting to kind of like fold that over into my clients now too. And I realized that life in general is hard, guys. Like, it's hard for everybody. There isn't a single person out there, despite what you think that person's got it better than you or whatever the case may be, it's not easy for anybody. Everybody has pitfalls in their life, and there's struggles that are harder than others. And your life is like the stock market. It goes up and down for the rest of your life. Like, it's great right now. There's going to become a time where it's not. It's hard. There's something going on. It's a fucking relationship thing. It's a money thing. It's a house issue, like your fucking hot water heater goes, or whatever the case may be. It's shit that you struggle with that's just normal shit, but it starts adding up over time. And as it adds up, it fucks with your head. So you have to mentally be strong to pull that shit off. So I was like, maybe I'll just start filming, my days, and as shit pops up, you guys can see how I deal with shit, you know what I mean? And then maybe that'll help you guys be able to deal with your shit. So today is Thursday. Now, last Friday, today I'm going to go to H&R Block. Now, this is something I think is important to talk about because the IRS is nobody to fuck with. Like, that's all there is to it, right? Last Friday, I got a letter in the mail from the IRS. Now, that's not uncommon. When you have a business, you get letters in the fucking mail, whatever. And if you don't estimate your income properly, you'll get a penalty. The penalty could be, $5, $5,000, whatever the case may be, right? So just about 2 years in a row now, I think, I haven't estimated it properly when you're paying your taxes by the end of the year. I was off by like $20 one time, and it was a $1,200 fine or penalty that I got. I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed to know how many people would buy training? Like, you don't know. You're like, it's the dumbest shit ever, but that's the way the rules work. So it's not uncommon for you to get like a random bill from the IRS, like $1,000, $50, $20, like randomly like that throughout the year. It happens, right? You look at it, you fucking itemize it, figure out what it is, fine, whatever, you pay the bill. So I get this bill and I open it, and they wanted a substantial amount of money from me. And I went, holy fuck, enough to make me go like choke. I was like, holy fuck. I'm like, what is going on? So there was a mistake on my 2017 tax returns. Now I'm reading it, I'm going, what the fuck? I'm like, none of it made any sense to me. So, again, this is something that, like, when you open a letter that says you owe a substantial amount of money, it can really fucking fuck your day up. It can fuck your week up. It can fuck your month up. It can fuck your life up, to be totally honest, depending on how much it is. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't super, but it was enough that I was like, holy shit. Nobody wants to pay this amount of money. That's just all there is to it. So what I did was I just called my guy, and my guy actually works at H&R Block. My CPA actually works at H&R Block. He's badass. And you guys will see him later on today. I think I'm going to take the camera with me and do some filming. So I just was like, oh, fuck. So I called him and went into the office, sat down. We started going through and everything. We said, okay, here's the problem. This is what happened. This needs to be here. This needs to be there. No problem. Let's just fucking get that information done. And all the information that I needed is in this envelope. So we can just send it in with the fucking thing and say, hey, guys, there was a mistake. Here's a scoop. We're good to go, right? But, over the last, because it's been almost a week, I've had I got the letter Friday, and I'll be honest with you guys right now, something that's in this bottle that you guys are going to get to see very soon, called Delparol, which is a GIFD product, is an anti-anxiety product. Now, my anxiety would have been through the fucking roof. I got this letter on Friday, and I was like, okay, cool. The initial shock was there. I put it down. I forgot about it. Had a great weekend. Aaron and I had a great weekend. And then, Monday, I called, my boy Unesif. I can never say his name properly. Anyways, you guys, let me fucking read his name off the thing. He doesn't have his card in this thing, does he? No, he doesn't have his fuck. Of course he doesn't have his card in here. Anyway, as I was talking to him on the phone, he said, or just come on in. Cool, all right, whatever. So I go in. Actually, I sent him an email first. So I go in, we go through this whole spiel, and he gave me homework, right? The homework was that was on Tuesday, I saw him. Wednesday, today's Thursday. So I had 2 days to figure out all this information, gather it all together, track it all down. That's stressful as fuck. But I still had to train. I still had to take care of my clients. I still had GIFD labs to take care of. I still had to be a husband to Aaron. I still had to be a dad to Brady. I still had to be a son to my mom. I still had to be friends to my friends. I still had to be Jerry, even though this stressful situation has to be done by Thursday, right? I mean, technically we have to sometime in November, but You know, he was like, let's just get this taken care of before, you know, because there's an interest thing that pops up. And he's like, even if it's fucking wrong, it takes them a while, whatever, fine. So that stress kind of led me to be like, all right, I got to fucking sit down. I got to roll through this, right? So I was like, come home from my clients, sit down at the fucking table, start going through everything. You know, Aaron went to bed. I'm still fucking going through shit. Like, then when I'm done with that, I have to finish clients, and then I have to fucking pack orders for GIFD labs. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes into it, right? And I think people have this misconception that if you're on YouTube or you have social media that's, you know, fairly good, that life is always good and it's fucking no big deal. And sometimes if you have money, life is good. And like, you know, there's still shit that pops up that you got to deal with. Like yesterday, here's another fucked up thing. We had this gas company thing. So the gas guy came, and we have our gas thing on the outside of the house, obviously. And he goes, you know, they had to put this valve in. It's required by the state now, whatever. And they're doing it everywhere, or whatever. So they put this valve thing in, like a cutoff valve. And he comes in the house, he says, hey, have you ever noticed the smell of gas? I said, no. He goes, you had a fucking gas leak. He didn't say fucking. He goes, you had a gas leak. I said, what? He goes, you had a gas leak. He's like, I just fixed it. It's all good. He said, but you had a gas leak. As I opened the fucking door and was like, holy fuck. I was like, what the fuck? We have a carbon monoxide detector and stuff in for the gas leaks and shit. Nothing. Never went off. So I was like, holy shit. I'm like, well, thank you. You know, he's like, yeah, okay, everything's all set now, blah, blah, blah. He left. So I went out there and I fucking sniffed it. I'm like smelling. It's fine now. I'm like, fuck, dude, right? He didn't charge us for it. He literally just fixed it because he's coming out from the state. And while he was there, he was like, fuck it, like, no charge, whatever. So Aaron gets home. And I said, hey, you know, the guy came, blah, 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 blah. I said, there was a gas leak. She goes, that's really crazy because I smelled fucking gas like the other day. And I called my parents and I was like, I think I smell gas. And they're like, you won't think. Like, if you smell gas, you will know that there's gas leak. Like, you won't have to question it. She goes, but I thought I smelled gas. She goes, you know, I'm like, fuck, we had a gas leak in the fucking house. Like, that could have killed me, her, and Brady. It could have fucking filled up the house with gas if it was bad enough and blew the fucking house up. We turned on the stove or the microwave or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are things that, like, people don't even think about. You know what I mean? Like, as a homeowner, you got to take care of that shit. We don't know everything that's going on out there, right? So we have to have it maintained. So now you have to schedule maintenance for these people to come out because we don't know anything about it, right? So now we have to make sure we have those scheduled. We have, you know, the other thing is our dryer. We have to have the chute for the dryer cleaned out every year, and it's required by our HOA because the fucking birds try to nest in there. It can set fire to the entire fucking building. So it's like little things like that. That's like, it's life completely gets in the way. Like my head, I was like, I'm gonna go do legs, right? By the time I found out we had a gas leak and the taxing, I'm like, I don't want to do fucking legs. Like legs is the hardest workout of the week for me. It takes the most amount of energy. Like fucking, I don't take any stims, so I'm in there just trying to push as best I can. Like fuck, but you have to change that mindset, right? You have to change that mindset and get back to it. So I did do legs, and actually today is another leg day. So we're back to legs today again, and you know, so now we'll go deal with this stuff with the H&R Block to get the tax stuff settled. We'll go to, you know, the gym and do legs. All the other stuff is taken care of. The package is taken care of, but we also don't know what the fuck is going to pop up today. Like getting this product out right here, and I'm covering it because I don't really want people to understand, you know, right now, like I do not want people to try to copy this product at this point. The formula that is in it is not a straightforward formula. It took me quite a while of trying to figure out and actually finding the raw ingredients in the right amounts before we even went into production was actually pretty hard, to be totally honest with you. Found them, but you know, that is something that we're working on today also, trying to get that out. Like the labels and stuff are done. I'll put up a copy of the label right here. And you know, at this point, we're trying to get T2G back in stock because the longer it's out of stock, people are waiting and people are getting results on that. Like within the first 4 days, they're seeing results. You can go to the GFD Instagram page and see what people are saying about it there. But, you know, we don't know what the fuck's going on half the time. So the goal is to just get up every morning, do the best you can. And by the time the end of the day comes, you know, you've gotten your workouts in, you've dealt with whatever the fuck is going on, and you do your best to be a fucking human being. Like that's all there is to it. But, you know, it's not easy for anybody. You know, like stress is stress. And that's a big thing that I've been learning to deal with over time is people think that, well, you know, you're not fucking getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at work for 8 and having to fucking rake gravel or fucking cut down trees or pick up trash or whatever. Like, you don't fucking work 8 hours a day straight like that. And then fucking, like, you don't know what hard work is. And I'm like, this whole entrepreneur thing, this fucking entrepreneur bullshit thing is the dumbest shit in the fucking world. And the reason being is when I get up in the morning at 9 o'clock, boom, I'm on, going, boom, nonstop. What I'm doing is doing fucking emails. I'm fucking packing orders. I'm doing fucking shit online. I'm researching stuff for something that may be coming up. I may be putting another product together, formulating another product. Got to try to eat my meals in between because I forget to eat. I'm so busy. Then I leave and go to the gym. I train. I come back. I pack my food, get ready to go train my clients. Take the dog for a quick walk as fast as I can. Boom, I'm off driving an hour and 45, or an hour and a half to maybe, depending on traffic, hour and 20 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes, depending on traffic. Boom, I'm out to Maryland. I train my clients over there. I get done there. I got to drive back home. By that time, it's an hour and 10 minutes to get home, roughly. Drive back home. I get in. I see Erin for 5-10 minutes before she goes to bed. She goes to bed early. And I'm right back on. I usually maybe have something to eat on the way home, like I'll have a bar on the way home, or have something when I get home, Nutrition Solutions meal. Then I'm back on the computer doing shit until about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning until I shower. And I'm usually asleep by 4:30 in the morning, somewhere around there. And that's it. And there's no help, and there's no fucking punching a clock. Like when people go to work, you may work hard for that 8 hours. I understand it because I used to do it. But when you punch that clock and you leave, you can leave that behind you. I can't. I can be done at 4 o'clock in the morning and something comes through, boom. And it's like somebody talking about an order or whatever had gone wrong. I usually don't leave that till the morning. I usually get up off the couch, I walk in there and I start taking care of that now. I'll do the correspondence right away through that. So it's like there never is a stop, no matter what. Like you can't go on a vacation and not take care of your clients. You can't go on a vacation and not have the orders coming in through Amazon. Like you cannot do that stuff. Like, people that work 9 to 5, I get it, man. It's hard work. It's stuff that I used to do too. But don't knock someone until you've been in their shoes, because everybody wants to be an entrepreneur until it takes time, or until it's time to give what it takes to be an entrepreneur. And then they realize, fuck it, going back to 9 to 5 might be easier, actually, So just be aware, man. Everybody struggles. There's nobody out there that's just got this clean life. I mean, even fucking billionaires struggle with shit. Like you wouldn't think they would, but they do. It's not the same shit you and I struggle with, but it's still struggles. Struggle is struggle. Stress is stress. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Good stress is still stress. It doesn't matter what it is. It still has an effect on the body and the mind. And dealing with that stuff, especially me who having anxiety, that's something that, really, really does dictate my day when stress levels start to rise and fall. I can have a great day if they're low. I can have a harder day if they're high, Learning to manage those stress symptoms is important. And Delparol is it. I mean, Delparol is the supplement that will help you manage what's going on in your life, hands down. And I can't wait to get it out to you guys. There's tons and tons and tons of actual data. And this one, because I don't think people will understand. I honestly think people will be like, there's no way. There's no way a supplement can work that well. I'm going to be linking this shit everywhere. When it drops, you guys will see the links. You can fucking look at everything. And the idea was to make a product that is effective as CBD, which this is actually more effective than CBD for anxiety and depression, and even pain to a certain degree, but not $80 a month. Like CBD is $80, $89, $110 a month. This one will be priced very low compared to that, so that everybody can get their hands on it, so that it'll be able to help as many people out there as possible. Just trying to come up with that concept and the research that I had to do and what I found and how I found it. Like, you guys don't even understand what this took to actually get this product to market. Like, this is not like I just Googled and found something and threw it together. This is not like, oh, everybody else is doing it, I'm going to add another 5 milligrams to make it my formula. This is a completely original formula that nobody, and I mean nobody, in the fitness industry, they have some health supplements on I would say they have one ingredient out of what's in this bottle. They have one. They don't have the two that are actually in here that when combined, completely change how they both work individually. So it's a very stressful situation trying to get that out, trying to get all the data together, trying to get the marketing and stuff together for that. And at the same time, the IRS is over here. You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? You're trying to get stuff ready for you're training your clients and stuff on top of it. You're trying to launch the new mindset training, which will be coming out, as soon as I can get this shit on the website and set up the mindset training, and trying to piece that together, how that's going to work with somebody over, Skype or online or whatever the case may be, without doing the workouts, right? Because usually I do it combined with the workouts. So I'm trying to give people that mindset training without the workouts, because they may not need the workouts themselves, So a couple of that stuff together, you got a stressful time. And now, tomorrow I'm driving up to Maryland to judge the NPC Baltimore Pro-Am. So I'll be gone for, Friday, pretty much all of Friday, all of Saturday. So I get kind of set back a little bit on that. And, Sunday I'll come home and I'll actually do some work on Sunday, because I got to get caught up. Sunday's my cheat day too, which makes it actually a really fun day, to be honest with you. I don't have to think about, food or anything. I just do whatever the fuck I want. I like that. Not that I usually think about food a lot, but, being able to just literally say, it's 1 o'clock, I'm going to eat fucking tacos, because I fucking going to go eat tacos. It's a good feeling. So let's get this day started, and let's get rolling, because I just want to get honestly, I just want to get this fucking IRS stuff done and just get rid of it, because the fucking IRS to me is a scary thing. Like growing up, my parents would always, my dad would always say, there's two things definite: death and taxes. There's the only two things that are absolutely definite, and that's fucking, that rings true in my head, like no matter what. So yeah, you should be scared of the IRS. Yeah, you shouldn't fuck with them. You should get your shit fucking done. But you have to keep your head about you and your wits about you to get that shit done. So let's move on. All right, meal one today, which is the same thing as every day. Nutrition Solutions pancakes. We got s'mores pancakes today, which is actually really good. All right, it's time for meal one. So of course I have my pancakes from Nutrition Solutions, and I have the other half of my Korean pear from yesterday. Now you're like, Jerry, what the fuck? What's the Korean pear? It's not because it's like some special like nutrients or something like that. Our neighbors are this older Korean couple across the way, and they brought me I wasn't home. They brought me a gift one day. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Erin was home, and they knocked on the door. I handed her a thing. This is for your husband. Erin's like, what the fuck? I said, it's Korean pears. So I came home. There's 3 in the package. I said, fuck, I'll try it. You know, it was nice that they gave me the gift. They're elderly. So I tell them all the time when they first moved in, I said, hey, we're right here across the way. My wife is a nurse. You guys need anything? Just let us know. We're right across there. I feel like if that was my grandparents, I'd want somebody to do that for them. You know what I mean? To offer their help. Like, love thy neighbor type deal. Yes, I believe that. And so when I tried them, I loved them. And there's a place called H Mart, which is a Korean market, like right down the street from our house. And I guess that's where you get them. So I go there and get them all the time. So I just love them. So I have half the pear with my meal one every morning. And of course I have Fiji water, which I try to drink only Fiji water. It's non-fluoride, not filtered. It's bottled right from the source, the spring source. And I'll take my supplements. So this morning, every morning, T2G, Delparol, which we're still trying to keep under wraps. My hair formula, which is not like a GIFD hair formula. I get this one at fucking CVS, which works really well. But you guys know that I've been fucking doing the whole hair thing for a little while. It actually does help my hair grow pretty fast. Because people ask me all the time, do you still take supplements that are not GFD? I'm like, yeah, we don't make everything, of course. I take my garlic for my heart and blood pressure. I'll make sure that I take my lifestyle multi. And of course, I take my finasteride, which helps keep my hair from falling out, so that I have a more youthful look than before. Wolf this down, and we're gonna get out of here and go to Skype. I gotta do a Skype first. 12 p.m. I got a Skype with I can't remember her name. Skype first, and then we'll head to H&R Block. So I was eating, got a knock on the door. Post office guy, Roy. Thank you, Roy. We love Roy. I was right. It was Roy. That's why he parks over there, like I said. And I got a box in the mail from WWE superstar Sheamus. Now, there's a big fucking box. I don't know what's in it, so we're gonna see. There's the box compared to my hand. I don't know what the fuck is actually in this box, but thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Whatever's in here, thank you so much. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, you didn't have to do this. Oh, man, I wear those scally caps, too. Dude, these are so fucking cool, bro. Oh, these are so cool. I'm actually wearing Sheamus. This is another one of the Boston Scally. Oh, these are so fucking cool, bro. Oh, very cool. Thank you so much, man. I'm actually wearing his Boston Scally cap right now. He sent me these action figures, signed action figures, which is, dude, this is too much. What the, dude? Roots of Fight shorts. The Cassius Clay, dude. Bro, this is too much, bro. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Like, I was not expecting anything. And this is actually, you guys can see on the back of the hat, this is actually his hat that he gave me when he was here. There's only like a few of them. I think there's 3 of them. I think he has one, his girlfriend has one, and I have one. Man, thank you so much, bro. I mean, fuck. This is way too kind, man. Thank you so much. So here's one of the hats, one of the Boston Scally hats, the wool, which is a little more traditional Irish, which is very cool. Along with the hat, he sent me like an Under Armour sweatshirt, Fathers and Sons, which are like very athletic fitted shirts and stuff from that company. Shorts from Roots of Fight, because I'm a huge Roots of Fight fan. He knows that I wear that stuff all the time. And like, I mean, I just can't believe like this really fucking badass, fly ass pair of fucking Under Armour sweatpants, which of course like the cobalt blue is like one of my favorite colors. It actually matches the hat. And another Roots of Fight sweatshirt, which is the Dr. J pullover sweatshirt, the hoodie. This one is, let's see what this one is. Peyton Manning, Walter Payton. It's a Walter Payton hoodie from Roots of Fight. And this one is a, I'm not really sure what this company is, but it looks fucking badass, dude. I'm sure it's a company that he's well aware of and he probably wears himself, which is fucking awesome. Bro, thank you so much. And it's 2 action figures that are signed to me, which is actually really cool. I used to collect the action figures when I was younger. Younger, not meaning when I was a kid, younger when I was like in my early 20s. I used to collect them actually figuring that one day if I keep them in the packages, they're actually worth money, because when I was a kid, those wrestling figures were like $5,000 now if they were in the package and stuff. But Seamus, thank you so much, man. Like, you did not have to do this. Like, he sends me care packages from time to time, just randomly. That's just how he is. It's like the type of dude that he is. And we've gotten really close over the last year or two, to the point where, like, you know, he's one of my most trusted friends, to be totally honest with you. Like, I've actually talked to Seamus about at least one topic that I know of, that I can think of right offhand, that no one else in my entire life knows. None of my other friends know. Aaron knows because it had to do with Aaron, because it was like, not a problem, but it was something that I talked to him about that was very personal, that I thought that he'd have a good view on. And, you know, thank you so much, man. I actually was not expecting this. I'm actually blown away by it, because I'm just like, this is too much. I can't, you know, fuck, man. Thank you so, thank you, Seamus, thank you. Okay, so the reason why Brady is actually sitting, the reason why Brady is actually sitting there is because this stand is over here where I was sitting, and he won't go past the stand because he doesn't want to touch it because it's mine. So he's just so respectful, he really is. So as soon as I move this stand out of the way, here he comes. Attaboy. I know, the stand's in the way, huh? Was the stand in the way? I'm sorry. I know, you don't like to mess with daddy's stuff. I know. Good boy, though. You good boy? Who's a good boy? You see the package for Uncle Seamus? See the package for Uncle Seamus and your cousins? Frodo and Dawn? And Auntie Isabella? All right, and now it's Skype time. All right, time to go get this stuff done. I got to finish with the Skype with Maria, and hopefully get some stuff situated with Maria so she can get on her way of crushing her results on that Skype, which is awesome. I love doing the Skypes, guys. Like, I love talking face to face, and with the mindset training is really something I love it. Like, basically it's something that I feel like is going to be a very big game changer for a lot of people. So let's go in here and get this stuff done and see a mesh. And we'll get on the way to do legs today, which is going to be a hard workout after all this stuff this morning. Finally get to the gym and do legs. All right, today is not going to be one of those good days at the gym. I can feel it. What the hell's going on back there? Fast and Furious back there, riding his car around with a loud muffler. But it took about 2.5 hours at the H&R Block, which we figured out what was going on. There was like a double billing of something, which made it look like I got paid twice the amount, which that would have been fucking awesome, but obviously that's not true. So we got to rectify that. It's all good. But now I've only had the pancakes and the Korean pear, and that was like 11:30 this morning, 11 o'clock this morning. It's like 5 o'clock now, 5:15 I think. And now we're gonna head in there and try to do legs, which is gonna be, obviously, I got no fucking energy right now. I'm hungry as shit, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't want to go. I was like, fuck, maybe we'll just take today off. But tomorrow I'm traveling for the NPC, so in case I can't train tomorrow, we're gonna go today. So today's leg day. We're gonna see what the fuck we can do today and get this shit done. It's gonna be packed in there too, I know it is. It's just a bad time to come in. It's busy, hungry, tired, everything working against you, but you just still gotta go, right? You just keep doing what you're doing, good habits, and get it fucking done, right? Let's go. Well, that wasn't too bad. As you guys can see, I don't train very heavy anymore. The goal is to try to stay lean, fit, and mobile as I get older. Don't want to be one of those old guys that can't get out of a chair or walk down stairs and shit. So keep the rest periods pretty brief in between. Keep the movements very steady, controlled, but a quick pace and steady. And try to get out of there. I did my cardio now. My legs are really wobbly. Doesn't seem like much, but it's a different type of training than bodybuilding training, which is, it's hard to wrap your head around for a little while at first. But if I train like I used to, I just keep getting injured. Like, you can't train as hard as I was training before without taking all the stuff I was taking and still recover and not get injured. So with everything else, you know, times change, people change, and it was time for me to change. And that pec tier really put me in a spot where, let's switch hands over here, where I had to realize that, you know, I'm not 25 years old anymore and I can't do the things I used to do. That's a hard pill to swallow. So we're gonna grab some food now. I think we're gonna go to Teriyaki Madness. We're gonna go pick up the wife and head out there. All right, look at this over here. What is that? Some chick standing on a street corner. Is that a hooker? I think there's hookers out here in Fairfax. Oh my God. How much for sex?
For you, it's free.
You're a hooker, right? You're on the street corner over there? Is that...
Listen, we're married. It's never free. It's extremely expensive.
Been paying for years.
Years.
Are you hungry?
I'm always
We've
hungry.
been vlogging all day. There's a huge vlog.
Oh. What are we talking about?
Living with Jerry. Life with Jerry, or living with... I think we call it living with Jerry. Like, about like how stuff popped up, like the tax thing, like out of the blue. Like, shit comes up and you got to deal with it, but you still got to train and all that shit. And then you got to pick up your wife when she's being a hooker on the street corner and take her out for...
Edamame. I'm a very expensive date. I just want some edamame.
All right. Buckle your seatbelt there, hooker.
Don't tell me what to fucking do.
I know. We're
Fuck
married.
off.
You have to tell me what to do. That's how it works, right?
I always do.
Oh my God. All right. You ready to eat something? Your edamame?
Yeah.
That's what you call my mom when I was a kid. Edamame. Edamame. Alright, so I got halfway through the meal and realized I didn't film this because first of all I'm tired. Second of all, I was talking to Erin, which I hadn't seen her all day, and I was just like, fuck. So basically when I come to Teriyaki Madness, I get chicken bowl, double chicken, and I do get the sauce on it now. And, you know, after my workout I'll get the sauce on it. It's really not going to make that big of a difference. But this is only my second meal of the day, so it's like I'm backed up macro-wise. I definitely won't hit whatever I normally hit today by the time I go to bed. What time is it now? Well, whatever, I don't know what time it is. It's probably sitting about 6 o'clock now. Probably won't eat again until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. That'll be the last one. So I want to have 3 meals today on a leg day, which, whatever, it is what it is. But thank you, Erin, for bringing me my Fiji. I was telling them earlier that all we drink is Fiji.
Right.
But, you know, when she comes to places, she'll bring her Fiji water with her. And she was like, do you want me to bring you a bottle of Fiji water? She texted it, but this is what she looked like when she was
I was gonna say, I don't remember doing that little jig right there.
Do you want me to bring you Fiji water?
Do I always shake my boobs when I text you about water, or
Boobs.
is that what I do though? I shake my boobs when I text you.
I don't know, that's what I picture. I picture your boobs
Oh,
shaking.
is that what you picture?
Yeah. You must be like, are you talking to your wife like that? Fuck yeah.
This is our lives.
Yeah, well, if you can't talk to your wife like that, who can you talk to like that?
I don't even want you to
I was
answer this.
waiting
I
for
was
her to
gonna
say,
say, I
"No,
swear to
I-
fucking God, it better be no one. You understand me? It better be no one. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. My God.
All right, guys, the day is done. We get home, took Brady for what we call the family walk, the family W, we call it. We have to say W in front of him because he knows the word walk, and he's kind of learning. He knows what W is now too. But we get home, and here in Virginia, it gets dark here like super fast. I feel like it's not like, you know, it gets dark any faster. It gets dark earlier, but I feel like as soon as the sun starts to set, it sets like that. Like it actually drops faster, which may be a fact or may not. I don't know. But it's time to sit down, edit this video, get this up for you guys, pack this stuff for GIFD Labs. And then tomorrow's another day. Heading out to the Baltimore Pro-Am tomorrow, NPC Baltimore Pro-Am. I'm judging that show. So I'll be heading out there. Have something really cool planned for tomorrow. You guys will notice that we're going to be having more of these GIFD lifestyle videos. Like we had Carly Corpse on the other day. We're going to have some really cool guests. And tomorrow we're starting to kick it off with a very, very cool guest. You guys stay tuned. You're going to love this one. And we get some cool stuff coming up. So it's going to be based on fitness. Like these interviews, I guess you would call them. It's like kind of like a podcast interview. Is all going to be based on fitness, working out and stuff like that. People that are working out for a long time, how their workouts differ from now, from before, stuff like that. You know, what they do different, the different sports. That's a little hint for you. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And today was a good day, you know, like today is a good day. Shit comes up. Sometimes it's not always the most comfortable during the day, but you get to the end of the day, you're in the house, your wife and your dog are asleep, or your kids, or whatever the case may be, and you realize it was a good day. Everything was good. You know, you just keep that here, and you do your best to get up every morning and have a good day. And if you remember, no matter how bad things start going or whacked out they get, just center yourself back again to be in that moment and say, hey, things are getting crazy, but in this moment right here in this second, I'm okay. My family's okay. Everything's good. Try to live in that moment. I've been trying to do it a lot more lately, guys. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Remember to stay ahead by not getting behind. I'm BioS3 and I approve this message, and we are